Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who's teaching the truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that scatter four corners of the earth. You know, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites that's coming out the elect nation of Israel. And what I mean by that, the nation that the Lord is only, dealing with. This is the brother Yawanathan, GMS Detroit. And I just wanted to do a caption, not a caption, but a part two from the last video. The testimony I had, actually bringing out scriptures going on the situation that happened, and you see, and the Lord's gonna protect us, man. When you get into scriptures like Proverbs, Psalms, He's going to keep us protected. That hedge of protection. Let me see. Ooh, that's a good one too. Let me hold that one. Proverbs 15. Okay. Alright, so the first scripture I want to start off with is Matthew 18 in verse 6. And it reads, "But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believeth in me, it were be better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea." Alright? So it's letting you know, he messing with Yahweh's, the real sincere man, especially his elect, you have a better chance of, putting a chain around your neck and throw a rock to the sea for you to drown, because you messing with the Lord's favor. Lord rather you do that than what the Lord is going to do to his men. The Lord has favors too. So, when I was talking about the little testimony with a previous plantation that I was a part of, which was, I had to deal with an old Edomite and a 2/3 Jake. All right, because this dude, he wanted to use the blicky on me, but nevertheless, throw court curses on him, because using his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, he wanted to he was literally looking at every syllable that was coming out of my mouth so he can use his gun, but when you use this wisdom, it will keep you. Because I was getting upset. I was talking mess too, and it wasn't just like talking mess. It was just because, bro, my man was ignorant, impulsive, like an ignorant, ignorant Eve, like an ignorant so-called, I'm just gonna say Eve, because YouTube. But yeah, he was acting like an effeminate, impulsive, Eve. So he was grabbing his gun, he was reaching for his gun. So I was like, I'm not gonna give him an excuse for him to use it. So and you gotta tap into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So let me get Proverbs 15, and we'll start from the top. It says, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stirreth up anger." And honestly, that whole scenario kind of went backwards, because he was just, I want to see him. He was saying stuff like, bro, how you know it was me? Are you just like, it's 7 people over here, how you just gonna assume something? Why you say, hey, listen, I don't care if your so-called wife is sick, you're eating at a fast food place. What do you think was gonna happen? That was something to stir up wrath, because my rebuttals was capping him, and he felt like, oh man, you calling me stupid? What? But then, like I said, then I saw, his modern day sword, and I was like, you know what, it ain't worth it. Let me use the scriptures. So, I was using that soft. I was using these soft answers, soft rebuttals, and he was upset. He's like, dang, I could tell in the spirit. He's like, man, I want to use this. I want to use this. Oh man, I want to. My gun screaming, put a body on me, and but he left. But the part two of the situation was, she got her payback too for what she did, because we're men. Actually, yep, we got it. We're men, and we got things to take care of. In this captivity, one of our curses, we grab it, the Apocrypha in Baruch. Grab it. I believe it's 8 and 3. Oops, not 8 and 3. 3 and 8. I'm sorry, Salakia. 3 and 8. This is one of our curses that we had to go through. So it says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of the fathers which departed from the Lord our power. And brothers got on me, and I appreciate it, because the Lord actually got me in a situation where I have a clear mind. I can work, I can study, and I don't have to deal with ignorance. But at the same time, the point is, we got responsibilities to take care of, man. You can't be a beggar. You got to be a man in this. You got to have a job. They say if you don't work, you don't eat. So I was using this particular scripture to let you know that we're us. The Lord, just because you get fired, you quit. It's like you fired and you quit. It shows that you still, bills ain't gonna stop. So you got to do what you have to do to make ends meet. All right. But this particular individual I was trying to file for unemployment. Keep it short. But I was stating in this video that she had the spirit of an old Edomite slave master. She would do anything for the job, but she'll say fuck the employees. Excuse my Hebrew. But it was good that Lord had my back, and it kind of gave me a little taste of the hypocrisy and not necessarily curses, not necessarily Deuteronomy 30 and 7, but it was a flip. So actually the perfect scripture that I would go to will be Proverbs 11. Because for what you did to, his sincere men, Lord willing that we're of that number that does his work, she gonna get paid back. So this is Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 1. And it says, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So if you mess somebody over and did them wrong and try to take, food out their mouth, or trying to hinder them for responsibilities just because you want to fight for your so-called job, for this system. So the Lord gonna put you in a system where you're gonna fall. That's why this particular individual, and this is what I heard. I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but she had an altercation with another lady. She didn't like her. She didn't like her niece, I believe. So she was nitpicking with her. The girl, they got exchanged a few words. She backed up, and she was like, "Please stop spitting on me." And she did. More words. got said to each other, and to a point, it was something she said that the manager that I was working for that, you know, denied me my unemployment or responsibilities for me to take care of. You know, she spit on the individual. Then they got into a fight. So another Jake had to break them up, and you know, broke them two up. And you know, the manager who spit on the girl who assaulted her called the cops. And I'm like, why would you call the cops? You hit her first, you spit on her, and I believe she was a minor. Then, like I said, I got that. Then, you know, let me grab it. Romans 12 and 19. This will be the last one. It's Romans 12 and 19. It says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay, saith the Lord." So then I believe this individual was a Jake woman. So it could have been, she probably was adding she was probably offended and it was getting added up. So, you know, because, you know, Salakia, but, you know, it could have been added up, was adding up. You know, because, you know, I wasn't a bad employee, got along with everybody. This individual, to me, I only met her a couple times, she was cool. Salakia. She was cool, you know. But point was, or the ending of it, you know, let the Lord do His work, and He'll get the enemies for us. All we gotta do is just stick to His word. So the consequences for her, she started the altercation. She spit on the minor, got into a fight with her. She called the cops. Of course, cops want to have a statement. But long story short, she got fired. And she went to jail. So, you know, call it William Law, you know, that's the work of the Lord, man. But, you know, that's why we got to be peaceful and just let the Lord work for us. But that was just a little testimony, just grabbing up the scriptures, anything that came to mind. But Lord willing, like I said, you just do what the Lord, not the world, Salakia. Do what the Lord commands of us. You know, in His time, in His season, He's going to look out for us. You know, so we just got to continue to pray, cease not praying. All right, you know, throw up curses on your enemies, man. We about to be out. We about to be out of here very soon. But you know, I didn't want to make it too long. Lord willing, I hope it was edifying. You know, we got to keep it pushing. So first and foremost, again, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, and again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who's teaching truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. I'm going to close out. Say shalom, and on to the next lesson.